We reached out to the assemblyman multiple times. We called him on his phone, no answer. Then we came here to his office where the lights are off and the doors are locked. Joanna, today should have been a happy day for the James family. Their daughter Desiree would have been turning 31, but instead of celebrating, the family is mourning. Yeah, Keith, tonight we're learning more about the 3 rapes and 1 assault happening to unsuspecting women at night over the past 10 days on the west side. So after being on your phone for 20 minutes, you want to look 20 feet ahead for at least 20 seconds. The students here at Meadow Elementary are gathering in the gymnasium behind me. They have no idea what's going on, but we're about to give Mrs. Moore the surprise of a lifetime. So come on. Investigators are on the scene today trying to figure out exactly what caused the fire. All signs point to a space heater in the pet parlor. Joanna, John, Buffalo Police Commissioner Daniel Dorenda fielding tough questions for about 2 hours today from Buffalo's new Police Oversight Committee. Polls show if Hillary Clinton were to run for president in 2016, she'd be a top contender. But today, no mention of it at all in her speech. Well, a very scary afternoon for parents and students at Harvey Austin School on Sycamore Street. I'm Hillary Lane. Thanks so much for joining us. A few popular names from our region have been thrown into the ring, including Mayor Byron Brown. It's a question many people throughout the region are asking tonight. Will the Bills stay here in Buffalo? And this just into our newsroom. 1 man has been confirmed dead, another in critical condition after a shooting on Bailey Avenue near Delaware. Just picture this for a second. A glazed donut with a Milky Way inside, all dipped in chocolate and then wrapped in bacon. Sounds pretty interesting, right? Tonight, the community is rallying behind the Hamburg school superintendent after his car was vandalized and a threatening note was placed on his windshield.
That's our little motto. Our beautiful Lanasia.
A community in mourning today after a relentless search for 13-year-old Lanasia Rollerson comes to a tragic end. The young girl murdered, her body found in the garage of 171 Newburgh Ave late last night.
That's just a baby, 13 years old. It hurts.
Neighbors living on the street have been looking for the girl since she went missing Sunday. Yesterday, 2 women living next door reported suspicious activity.
We pointed out what we found, and what we found is exactly what they thought it was, something that didn't look right.
Lanasia was last seen Sunday on Proctor Ave, just a few blocks away from this home. Today, police canvassing the area, speaking to neighbors and collecting evidence. Lanasia's family says they don't know anyone living here on Newburgh Ave, and they want to know why their baby was found dead in this home.
We want to know what happened, and we want that person to come forward, and they will have no peace in their spirit until they do.
In the meantime, the family says they will celebrate Lanasia's life and focus on all of the wonderful memories they had with her.
She was a beautiful young lady. She's a very funny, smart girl.
Though nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody. No.
In Buffalo, Hillary Lane, Eyewitness News.
I got 2 daughters in this school.
And were they scared?
Yes, they scared. They was crying. They called me crying.
A scary situation today at Harvey Austin Elementary School. The building went into lockdown after a man was spotted inside with a handgun.
The assistant principal, Mr. Lesniak, he got on the loudspeaker. He said, "Attention after school children. This is a lockdown."
Police say they have arrested a suspect but are not releasing his name at this time.
Students were not in harm's way, and at this point they don't believe that there was any ill intent.
No shots were fired and no one was injured. More than 60 kids were inside the building at the time. Students tell us they were told to hide.
In the kitchen, under the tables and stuff. And under the stove.
This afternoon and into the evening, there were more than 20 police cars at the school. Also, Buffalo's K-9 unit and the Erie County Sheriff's helicopter hovered above.
I was scared because I didn't know what was going on.
And many parents are upset tonight. That's because the school's emergency communication system failed. So many found out about the incident either through the media or through word of mouth.
I didn't get no phone call. I didn't get anything from the school. The school didn't even want to answer the phone.
So many parents gathered in the nearby area waiting for any form of communication with their children. And soon the text messages started rolling in.
Okay, outside waiting. And you can get it.
And at around 7 tonight, very relieved parents were reunited with their children.
We're just happy that they're safe.
how could something like that happen? Because she'd been riding forever.
It's a question Catherine Tyrell's family and friends are wrestling with tonight. The equestrian teacher and her horse were both struck and killed by another vehicle while riding along a bend in the road on Route 75 in Eden this morning.
It was a dark road. The rider and the horse, neither one had any reflective material on. The rider also had in earbuds, and at the same time, at the time of the collision, we know from the evidence at the scene, it appears that she was also consuming an alcoholic beverage.
Police say no charges will be filed against the driver. Tyrell leaves behind a 23-year-old daughter who also has a passion for horses, just like her mother. The speed limit on this road where Catherine Tyrell and her horse were killed is 55 miles per hour. But many living here say that's just way too fast, especially around a corner like this one.
And a lot of these big farm trucks, they just go too fast down this road. They just go too fast.
Tyrell's good friend Sue Fox says she hopes police reduce the speed limit here to prevent others from the same tragic fate as her dear friend Kathy.
She thought a lot about other people. She was good to other people. And she loved her family.
And for Catherine, her beloved horses were a part of her family.
She just loved it. It was just a part of her.
Police say this case is a serious reminder that any activity such as horseback riding combined with alcohol can be a deadly combination. In Eden, Hillary Lane, Eyewitness News. You may think this is baton twirling, but really, it's this. And it's a super competitive sport.
You need to be in shape. They can't just practice, they have to train.
Training some of the best baton twirlers in the world is Kelly Russell, a national champion herself who lives right here in Buffalo.
You usually catch them.
Yeah.
All right. Great job, kiddo.
And one of her top students, world champion Bailey Russell.
So much fun. I really enjoy myself when I'm out on the floor performing.
And this student-coach duo also happened to be mother and daughter.
Slowed down on them so they were breaky and you were a little bit cautious.
Both of us just kind of argue more than most people would.
When we're in the gym, I'm not there to compliment you. I'm there to make you better, Bailey. But those feet, that was the correction.
As a former baton twirler myself, I can tell you this is a sport that takes hours and hours of practice a week.
Need more effort, 2, 3.
So Bailey, along with other students, spend up to 4 hours in the gym 6 days a week, perfecting their routines. It's all in an effort to prevent drops, drops, and drops.
It's great to never drop, but that, of course, is utopian.
And trust me, every baton twirler has chased after that baton millions of times. But when you put in the hard work and rise to the occasion at a state competition like this one, sometimes the odds spin in your favor and you find your name in the #1 spot.
Congratulations, honey. Great job.